Mikey Garcia says he is facing Erik Morales in an exhibition May 18th. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We work it. Now, some very unique news. Mikey Garcia did an interview with Fight Hype. A link is in the description. And in this interview, he says that he's going to be fighting Erik Morales in an exhibition. So it's not going to positively or negatively impact his record. He also said that a portion of the proceeds, are going to a charity or to help somebody from the gym that was unfortunately shot and has a bullet lodged, I think, in their neck or spine or something, and they're trying to raise some money for that. So that portion of it's a good cause. I wish he elaborated a little bit more because, usually when I've seen exhibitions, they either go to, like Floyd, he just fought Tenshin Nasukawa, and, it wasn't for like a charity or anything, so Floyd got the money for it. Or some other people who have done exhibitions, or you know how much of it, like 100% of the proceeds or a certain percentage are going towards whatever cause, because that could be anything, a portion of the proceeds, but whatever. That's what it is. Erik Morales, I don't know his exact age. I think he was born like, mid 70s, something like that. So he's like mid 40s, maybe pushing 50, something like that. And this is unique news coming off of the Errol Spence loss. I was at that fight. I don't know why Mikey took that fight. His dad, his brother, me, a ton of people seen like, I wouldn't necessarily go with that fight, but that's what he had his eyes set on. And, he's a man determined. So he thought that would be the fight for him. Errol Spence had other plans, as you guys can see right here. Mikey took a lot of punishment. Now, one thing I said after that fight is I'm curious to see how Mikey mentally will be after this fight. So this is a weird option that he's going with the quick turnaround, but not for a regular fight. They said he's going to meet up with the WBC to see what he's going to do at lightweight or 140. So I imagined, like in my head, like just mulling it over, I figured that we would have clarification. His next fight, would be announced for 35 or 40, but I didn't really expect this. Erik Morales is definitely a legend, one of my all-time favorite fighters out of Mexico, and just one of my favorite fighters in general. And it's just a weird thing. Erik Morales did say that he doesn't rate Mikey Garcia amongst the top great Mexican boxers of all time because he's a Mexican American. So I don't know if that influenced it, because he just said that at the weigh-in for the Errol Spence fight. So I don't know if that offended Mikey, and this came about. I don't know what his relationship is with Erik Morales, if the two like each other and and are cordial or what. I don't know. This kind of just came out of left field. So you guys let me know what you think. Still a weird move for me. I would like to see Mikey kind of get back in the ring the regular way. If this is for charity, I feel like they could have just had some up-and-comers or something that makes more sense. Like, I would like to see Juan Manuel Marquez versus Erik Morales, a fight that we never got to see. That would be cool. Or, anything like that. Like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or, well, shit, it could be Junior. He's not really fighting either. But Chavez Sr. or something. And then just get a slew of people try to come out and support and donate and stuff like that. Or at least Mikey Garcia fight somebody that, I don't know, closer to his age and stuff like that. Just seems a little bit weird. The whole situation with Morales, it's just weird. It just came out of nowhere. So let me know what you guys think. Do you love it? Mikey he sounded pretty humbled, and like he sounded like regular Mikey, to be honest. That's why the build-up for the Spence fight was a little bit, for me, it was a little bit different, because Mikey was almost talking different and had a certain bravado, or maybe they were promoting this shit from the jump. I don't know. You know, he just had a certain bravado that we didn't used to see. Like, he was confident, but he was like, you know, borderline cocky with it. Like, yo, like, I see something that y'all don't see, but I see it. Like, I'm like, oh shit. You know, what is he seeing in Errol Spence? He's like making it sound like he really seen something. And then now you have people like Bob Arum who are like, don't just take people's money and you just collected the money and run. You didn't even try to win. I wouldn't go that far. I think he did try to win, but you know, he's just outmatched by strong guy, big guy who used his boxing fundamentals and could box way better than he gave credit for. So this, what you see on screen, really weird fight. It is what it is. I hope the guy who got shot, I hope he gets well soon. You know, the other thing I don't like for this particular fight is the date. It's the day of Wilder versus Brazil, you know. So I think they should have picked another date as to not compete with, you know, a fellow guy who's been fighting on Premier Boxing Champions. Boxing's weird like that, where there'll be certain dates in boxing that it's dry. There's like nothing, sometimes not even anything on UFC. And then nobody chooses those date. And then everything's congested. DAZN has a card, Top Rank, PBC. You know, like even Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan, that's coming on the same night as Danny Garcia, Adrian Granado. So it seems weird how things get scheduled like that. Like, out of all the dates, 52 weeks, you know, weekends in 52 weeks in a year, it just seems like they could schedule slightly different, especially for something like an exhibition. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think of Mikey Garcia and his decision to have an exhibition match against Erik Morales, a legend. Just kind of came out of left field. The other thing is people gotta stop, you know, old media, all that stuff. They gotta stop condemning Floyd for everything he does, because Floyd, when he was fighting Tenshin Nasukawa, Floyd already accomplished everything he needed to in the world of boxing. And he's 42, 41, whatever age he is. When he was fighting Nasukawa, it was like the end of the world, and people were like, oh, this is ridiculous. Knowing he's, you know, spends a lot of money, he's trying to get that $9 million easy work, and people had all sorts of things to say. Now people are happy and, you know, acting like this is something that positively impacts or benefits boxing. Stop it. You know, Floyd, he really, for as much scrutiny as he gets, so many people seem to want to do what he's doing. But usually the thing that's, like I said, weird here for me is usually you see guys, you know, at the end of their career, like Chavez Sr., Mayweather, you know, Erik Morales, like a picture, you know, retired guys who were like late 30s, 40s, doing stuff like this. Mikey, he did lose, but he still, you know, he could still do some things at 140, try to fight against Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor or somebody, fight at 35 maybe. So this just seems like it's kind of in the way, you know. If anything, you could have had a real fight and then, you know, just donate a portion of your ticket sales towards it. So it just seems weird that this got put together. But that's just my thought, you know, because let's say Mikey Garcia fought somebody at like Richard Comey, and then you could just, a portion of the ticket sales or a portion of like merchandise that you sell goes toward this, or, you know, some kind of way. But that's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.